Living on half of your income allows you to save the rest of your money for something specific. Many people decide to save 50% of their salary for retirement. Saving money every month may appear to be a large sum, but there are methods to do so while still leaving enough money to live on. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today, we are going to talk about how to save 50% of your income. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. To live on half your income, you must adjust some of your spending patterns and avoid needless purchases. Commitment and mentality are the most important activities for getting the job done. Setting a time range and focusing on your specific goals is a fantastic approach. Number 1. Budget before each paycheck. Now that you are a salaried employee, you will most likely have more steady earnings. Before you receive your paycheck, you should have a spending plan in place. Determine which budgeting approach or tool is appropriate for you. Include payments to yourself, such as Roth donations, deposits into savings accounts, or even contributions to your 401k through your employer before you receive your paycheck. You may also study more about the differences between IRAs and 401ks while you're at it. Prioritize conserving money for your genuine needs, such as housing, transportation, and food. After meeting your basic needs, you can allocate funds for non-essential but significant items in your life. If your budget permits it, set aside money for pleasure. Number 2. Set up direct deposits to save automatically. Saving money shouldn't be a chore. In fact, you can set up automatic transfers and withdrawals from your checking account to your savings or investing accounts. Check with your payroll administrator to see if you need 2 bank accounts for your direct deposits. It is possible that you will be able to transfer a specific percentage or dollar amount into a second bank account, which would make it much simpler for you to save money from your salary. Number 3. Track your spending. One of the reasons we fail at budgeting is that we neglect to track our spending. We assume we spend X number of dollars on groceries, when in reality, it's double that amount. Monitoring your expenses will help you understand the allocation of your salary. Before giving up on saving money from your salary, analyze your spending for the last several months. Often, we find that there are areas that we can cut in order to prioritize saving. Number 4. Reduce your costs on your 3 expenses. Household expenses, food expenses, and transportation expenses are the 3 budget categories that account for the majority of our transportation costs. When you cut costs in these areas, you will have more money left over from your salary, which you may put away for savings. If you own a property, you could check into refinancing your mortgage to a lower interest rate. Meal planning can help reduce grocery expenses. We often take advantage of early bird deals or eat dinner during happy hour. Number 5. Evaluate your current service providers and other expenses. Are you receiving the greatest value for the money that you spend? This may be the most time-consuming of the ideas, but in reality, a phone call that lasts for 15 minutes can help you save money. If it has been some time since you last obtained an insurance quote, now might be the time to assess the service providers that you are currently working with. In addition to your home and automobile insurance, there are other areas in which you might be able to reduce your costs. There is a possibility that you will be able to lower your monthly cell phone payment in half by taking advantage of prepaid plans and other alternative cell phone carriers. Number 6. Tweak your utility usage. You might be able to lower your utility expenditures by making some simple adjustments. Examine if any appliances, even those not frequently used, remain plugged into their respective outlets. When you are not using your mobile phone or any other electronic devices, unplugging them could help you save money on your monthly electricity bill. Whether the temperature rises for the summer or falls for the winter, it is not uncommon for our utility costs to fluctuate in response to the changing weather conditions. Prior to putting on the air conditioner, you should make an effort to reduce the quantity of sunlight that enters your home. It is also possible that you may achieve the same result by turning on a fan rather than reducing the temperature on the thermostat. Number 7. Make access to your money inconvenient. When you have limited access to your money, you will discover that doing so is not as convenient as it would otherwise be. This is due to the fact that it is just not physically available for you to spend right away. You should store the money you've set aside for savings in a separate bank account that you can access whenever necessary. If you choose not to use a debit card or checks, you will receive additional points. Number 8. Set up roadblocks to online shopping. You may now spend money more easily than ever before, thanks to online businesses. There has never been a time when it has been more difficult to resist the urge to make impulsive purchases. If you have trouble with online shopping, you should avoid saving your credit card information and making it more difficult for yourself to make purchases by using the internet. Number 9. Get creative with low-cost entertainment ideas. Another area in which you might be able to avoid spending money is the entertainment sector. Because there are so many subscription services available, it is not difficult to have more than a dozen of them. If you are already paying for services such as Amazon Prime, cable, Netflix, Hulu, Pandora, and Spotify, to name just a few, it may be time to consider alternatives that will assist you in reducing your monthly expenses. Alternatives to spending money include going on walks or camping, both of which are outdoor activities. Check to see if there are any free or reduced museum days in your city. The cost of socializing does not necessarily have to be high either. Instead of getting together at restaurants, you may try organizing game nights or having dinners with a potluck option. Number 10. Remember, it's all about paying yourself first. When you put yourself first, you are not obligated to purchase that adorable handbag, finally treat yourself to a day at the spa, go on that much-needed weekend getaway with your girlfriends, or even upgrade your technological equipment. This is the process of saving for the future, and it begins with paying yourself first. There is a possibility that you will experience a health crisis in the future, or that you may decide to leave employment in order to raise a family, launch a business, purchase a home, or simply have a pleasant retirement. That's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.